Jim, happy birthday, man. It's a big deal getting to 90 years old, isn't it? It's a long way up. Hey, you know, I gotta apologize to Jim for something. I used to kind of razz you a little bit because you had that silver hair, you know, and it was all, we called you the silver fox. And God's got a great sense of humor, doesn't he? Because now I get a lot of it, and of course some of these guys are too. But Jim, you're always a handsome dude, man. You're a good-looking guy. And hey, from a defensive perspective, one of the things when you were on offense or defense, and if you're on offense, the defensive coaches were kind of your buddies. If you're on defense, the offensive coaches were kind of your buddies. So they didn't have responsibility for you. They didn't cut you, I guess, in one exception, Charlie. And so you kind of had a good relationship. But we'd razz Jim a little bit, and Randy will remember this, because on offensive days, the defense had to do whatever the offense wanted you to do. You had to play like you were the opposing team and do the setups, and they'd give you cards, and you'd run that play, or you'd be in that formation. So Jim was a crack up, man. He'd be always so serious, and he should be. He's an offensive coordinator and assistant head coach, and he's running that 7-on-7. And we'd be over there, you know, offensive day, and looking at the card, okay, got it. And he'd say, and I just want you to respond naturally. Just respond naturally, just the way you would in a game. So we'd line up, and they'd run the play, and Randy'd shoot back in the backfield and knock somebody down. It'd make him so mad, because he'd come back out and say, I told you to respond naturally. So it took us a while to figure out responding naturally means don't screw up the play that day. So Jim was great. We had a lot of fun during those years. And Jim, I just got to tell you, I think if I was going to, like Gene picked a trait of loyalty, I think I'd pick the idea of your toughness as a coach. Not only were you a great coach and a tough coach with the offensive linemen, which, by the way, it just sort of put the frame this up. You went to 5 Super Bowls in 9 years, and that's a lot of great offensive lines. And they were through several eras. I mean, a lot of those players turned over. Some of them didn't. But, Coach, your toughness permeated all of us. I mean, it grew us up, made us better players. Your firmness, your desire to see young men grow into great football players was evident. So, Coach, I appreciate as a defensive player watching you coach your offensive line. I benefited a great deal from you. So, Coach, we love you. Happy birthday. And, hey, let's do this in 10 years, shall we? 10 more years?